Hello again and welcome to Virtual Crafts. In this video we'll see how we can add pop-ups to our website that our users will see after a specified interval of time when they enter our website or when they click a button, a link or any clickable item depending upon the nature of that pop-up. Pop-ups are an essential part of your website in some cases, and they are a great way to interact with your visitors. You can show pretty much anything on your pop-up windows that you want your visitors to see as the first thing they enter your website. You can show them things like a subscription form, a contact form, a notification, a success message, a sales message if you're running a WooCommerce store, or any content that you feel must be highlighted to your viewers in the form of a pop-up. In general, pop-ups are of two types: time-triggered pop-ups and click-triggered pop-ups. In time-triggered pop-ups, a window will pop up after a specified interval that you will set with respect to the time when user enters the website. For example, if you've set your interval to 10 seconds, then that pop-up window will appear after 10 seconds with respect to when the user entered your website. And in click-triggered pop-ups, a window will pop up when the user clicks any clickable item. In this video, we'll see in detail how we can create pop-ups, how we can display both time-triggered and click-triggered pop-ups in our websites, and how we can add any kind of content to those pop-ups. So we are at our WordPress dashboard. We'll have to install a plugin, so go to plugins and add new. Search for a plugin, Pop-up Maker. This is the plugin by Pop-up Maker. Install it. Activate it after installation. Okay, we've installed this plugin. A new tab has been created here. Click it. And this is the welcome message. Close it. Okay, now these are your options for this plugin. In this window we have all the pop-ups. We can add pop-ups here. These are pro features. Here we can change our front-end visual themes. These will be the subscribers by the subscription form on the pop-up. Settings and tools, we'll see them after creating the pop-ups. So let's add a pop-up. Click add pop-up bar. I'm skipping this tool for now. Give your pop-up a name. This name is just for backend, for you to remember and distinguish between multiple pop-ups. And this will be the pop-up title that will be visible as a heading on your pop-up. First we'll create a subscription pop-up, so let's give it a title. Sign up to our newsletter. Here you'll add the content that you have to show on your front end. First we'll add a subscription form. We'll click on this add form button, but for now we only have contact form on our website. We don't have any subscription form, so we'll have to create a subscription form first. Actually this is optional. You can go to your forms and add a new subscription form, but this plugin has its own subscription form as well. Click this pop-up maker shortcodes icon, and at last you'll have a subscription form shortcode. Click this. We don't have a service provider yet, so it will be submitted to the admin. Select the form. Name field type, let's make it first and last. We can make our name optional. Here you can change the labels of your fields: first name, last name, email and subscription button. Let's say I change it to sign up. Placeholders, you can change your placeholders to like this. And you have some settings for parents too. Let's first embed this in our website and then we'll change these settings. Click save, and now the form has been added to this pop-up. Come down, and this is the important part where you have to set the triggers for your pop-up. Click add new trigger. You can make this a click triggered pop-up or a time triggered pop-up. Let's make it a time triggered pop-up first. And this plugin also allows cookies to not keep showing the same pop-up to the same visitors again and again once he has already subscribed to you. So keep it checked and select the cookie option. On pop-up close, a cookie will be set that don't show this pop-up again. Or we can set the cookie on pop-up open. We can set it to form submission despite of the form status, whether the submission was successful or unsuccessful. We can be more specific by selecting this one that stops showing this pop-up if the submission of the form was successful or if the user has already subscribed. We can go for manual too, but these are enough options. Let's go and select this one, form submission, and click add. Now set the time when you want this pop-up to show. Currently it is set to 500 milliseconds, which is 0.5 seconds. It means the pop-up will show after half a second passed when the user enters your website. Let's increase it to 2 seconds, make it 2000 ms, and this is the cookie already created. Now click add and this trigger will be added. Publish this pop-up and now go to your website. And you see that after 2 seconds I entered the website, this window automatically popped up, and this is a subscription form. Enter your first name, last name, email, select this radio button and click sign up. Close this and refresh your website again, and it will still show up because we set our cookie to form submission. It means unless the user submits this form, he'll keep seeing this pop up every time he refreshes the website. Click close, go to your dashboard. Let's alter some settings for this pop-up. Go to targeting and you can check these boxes to display this pop-up on mobile or tablet. Go to display tab and you can select a display preset. For example, now our window pops up at the center. We can choose right bottom slide in. Click this, update this, and refresh your website. And now you'll see that the same pop-up has slided in from the right, and this one looks more appealing and professional. Click close, go back, and this one is a left bottom notice. You can try this one too and set it to default for now. Go to appearance tab and here you can change the themes for your pop-up. For now the default theme is selected. Let's select Lightbox and update. Refresh the website and you'll see that now a light box appear instead of the whole white screen. This one's more visually appealing. Close it. You can try all of these themes. I'll not go for each one and see which one works best for you. Let's try this one and see how it looks. And now it is the same pop-up with a bordered layout. So alter the themes and see which one works better for you. Now go to size tab and you can select the size of your pop-up. Now it's set to 60%, which is medium. You can select other sizes too. You can separately assign min and max width to your pop-up. Go to animation and here you select the animation of your pop-up. For example, now our pop-up fades in the website. Select it to slide, and let's say we want it to slide from right. Update, refresh your website, and now it slides from the right. You can play with these animations according to you. Go to sounds and you can also set an opening sound. For example, let's choose this beep up, and this is how it will sound. Update it, refresh your website again. Now you'll see that a beep has played. Close, get back. You can change some position settings too, and in advanced tab you can disable the overlay the color overlay that appears when new window is popped up. I'll keep it unchecked. You can also alter these settings. Now go to close tab and you can set a text for close button. Change the text to close, and let's say we don't want this close button to appear the same time the pop-up window appears. Let's increase the display time of this close button to 3 seconds and update it. Now refresh the website and you'll see that there is no close button yet, and after 3 seconds this appears. Back to dashboard. You can also apply a condition that close this pop-up only if the user submits the form. This is not recommended. This might annoy your visitors because you're forcing them to subscribe to you. Go to alternate method and you can click the overlay to close, escape to close, or F4 to close. Let's check both of these and update. Refresh the website. And now I can click anywhere in this overlay area to close this pop-up. For example, if I click here, it will be closed. Dashboard again. Okay, these were some settings associated to an individual pop-up. Now we've completed our subscription pop-up. Let's change it to something else. Let's add our contact form here. Select the form you want to add. We currently only have one. Add form, and this will add a short code. Click update. Refresh your website, and now you'll see your contact form in this pop-up. Close it, go back, delete this shortcode. You can add HTML as well. Switch to this tab and write your HTML code here. For example, let's add HTML code for a button that links to my email. I'll start an HTML CSS series too after we complete this WordPress course. Now for those of you who don't know HTML, this is an anchor tag. This will be the text that will be shown to the user, and this is the link this text will link to. Update the pop-up. Refresh the website, and you'll see this email button. Click it and it will take you to the mail here. So if you know HTML, you can add anything to your pop-up, or even if you don't, just come to Visual tab and use the feature WordPress already provides, and you can still do a lot with pop-ups. Now go to all pop-ups, and this is the pop-up we created. These are the default CSS classes of this plugin in case you need more styling. Edit it again, and now let's see how we can create click triggered pop-ups. Add the same subscription form again. Now delete this time trigger we already created and add a new trigger. Click open and change the cookie to form submission again. You can give a CSS selector here, a button ID. For example, let's give this a button ID of subscribe and click add. Update it. Go to your website and edit your home page with Elementor. Add a new section here, HTML. Now go to your dashboard, click all pop-ups and copy this CSS class from here. Back to the Elementor page. Now you'll have to write a small HTML code. I'll give this code in description. Now paste the class you copied from that pop-up here. Close this tag and write the text that you want to be the hyperlink. I'll write subscribe to our newsletter, and you see that a button has been created here. Let's update this page. Go to the website. We created this gallery in the last video. If you've not seen that video, you'll find the link in description. Okay, here we have a new button added. Click this button and you'll see that your pop-up has appeared. So this is how you set your click triggered pop-ups. Go back to your dashboard, and now we've seen both ways you can add your pop-ups to your website. Go to this subscriber tab, and each person that subscribes through the default subscribe form of this plugin will be listed here. So that's all for this video. Let me know if you face any problem. If you like the video, please subscribe the channel and turn on the notifications so that you can get notified for each latest video I upload. Thank you, and see you in the next video.